Thank you. I guess that most of you have been to Budapest last year, so I don't want to explain a lot about the city. You most probably know that the eastern side is flat, the western side is hilly, there's the Danube zone, and most probably you know that our transportation network is quite extensive. We have a lot of lines, metro lines, tram lines, bus lines, and of course we implemented during the last year quite a lot of intelligent systems like our passenger information system, bike sharing system, ticket vending machines. And out of these systems, we can collect a lot of digital data, which is very valuable for us. For representing this transportation network, and to enable us to analyze our projects and the overall network, we have a transport model which currently relies mostly on manual countings, manual data, which is really expensive, less reliable than digital data. So we just started to find those digital resources or sources which can be used for transportation modeling. Currently, we use GPS data of public transport vehicles and GPS tracks of cyclists for modeling the weight measurement of buses. We have infrasensors counting the boardings on new buses and our trams. And of course, we have a quite large number of loop detector for road transportation. We put this various kind of data into a large database. Of course, we make some transition and we put it into the model. Then we can start modeling. In the future, we would like to integrate the information from AMPR cameras for road traffic, timetables from the Transmodel community. We would like to make online household surveys because currently we carry out them by personal resources. And we are working on the analysis of mobile cell data, which is a really exciting and new field of our work. This is the structure of our model. It builds up of three important layers. The first one is the demand model, which represents all the needs of the people in the city and in the agglomeration. We have the geographical model, which represents the spatial attributes of the city and the agglomeration. And the third important part of the model is the supply model, which represents the complete network, the roads, and the services. For what and how can we use this model? Of course, for example, we can analyze an extension of a public transport line or a complete new line, for example, a metro line or a tram line. And we can carry out complex analysis as well. For example, a measure which does something in several districts or the whole city. As a result, as an outcome, we can get the exact numbers of trips, travel times, distances, air pollution, traffic volumes, speeds, number of transfers per day, and anything that is fed by data and adequate methods. Of course, we try to make forecasts until 2020, 2030, and 2050. So, yeah, what we have done so far, these are the projects we've analyzed with our model. Just examples, there was a tramline extension which was analyzed. We've tested if it's good to analyze congestion charging, and basically it's good enough in our opinion. And we've integrated our public bike sharing system into our model, which is a quite new and innovative thing. We've done that in the framework of the Flow project. We're still testing this solution, but it seems to be working. And of course, this model is a really important input for our sustainable urban mobility plan and planning process. First, we use this model during the project ranking to create a rank of the project list. So it's the very beginning of the process. Then we use this model during the detailed planning when it comes to the implementation. So during the planning, we can analyze what will be the impact of the project. And after the implementation, we can use the model for evaluation as well, based on the collected data. So this all together, the transport model, which represents the whole city and the whole agglomeration, and our SUMP, these two things can work together really well, and it can help us to achieve our future visions and general transportation goals, which are defined in our SUMP. So hopefully we will have a more livable city in the coming years, safer, reliable, and more dynamic transportation, and it will help us to better cooperate among the participants and regional actors of the city. Yep, thank you. I hope that I could keep the time frame